I have to say, since the release of this very controversial guitar pedal, we kind of already established that we knew this already, but the guitar world is really filled with a bunch of... I couldn't even find my glasses this morning. I'm just so perturbed about this whole situation. They're making us buy this guitar pedal for $249. It's going to be a subscription plan and all this mumbo jumbo. It's kind of crazy. Why the heck would anybody want to buy this garbage? What's happening, good people? I haven't seen a group of people collectively lose their minds together since that time that Samuel L. Jackson created that little virus thingy that made everybody's heads explode.
Seriously, it's fine. Well, it's not really fine, but it's not why I'm here. Yo, man, you know me. Money's not my issue.
What is really wild, actually, is that most of these assumptions were made without even product in hand.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane!
And some of these YouTubers out there are just spouting out things that aren't even true. Even one YouTuber that I really respect and like a lot kept on saying that it's only 8 effects. Technically, they were actually right about that. There's 8 effects that are preloaded on this thing, and then you can actually open up the app, download 8 more effects. So here we have it, the BOSS Plugout, the most controversial pedal since who knows when, the Clon Centaur Behringer debacle that's still ongoing. I don't even know. But yeah, I think that for the price, this thing is $249 and you get 16 pedals. I don't know how you could really, really argue with that, but ordered this from Zounds. I bought the t-shirt too. I have affiliate links down below. I wasn't paid to say any of this stuff. All my opinions are my own. I know nobody believes that anyway. I purchased this pedal with my own money too, which kind of like is pretty amazing in itself, because if you think about it, some of these YouTubers haven't even purchased this pedal and they've made videos about it, how this pedal really sucks. And whenever you look at somebody's like views, roughly it's about $3 to $6 for every 1,000 views that a video gets. Some YouTubers get a little bit more, so these ones, we'll just say 6. So go look at those. If they make 100,000 views on this video, they get, $600 for actually not even buying anything and just trashing something that they really don't even know about. I, by no means, am an accomplished player, a professional YouTuber. I do this for fun, but I mean, the people yelling at clouds over this thing is absolutely mind-boggling. So, and then you know what? Anyway, too, when they finally get all the information on it and if they do like it, then they'll just make a retraction video and be like, oh, I was wrong. Then that video will get 50,000 views. They still won't have a product in hand, but they'll have over $1,000 for making a little to-do about nothing. So, the BOSS Plugout released about a couple of days ago. I ordered this through Zounds, paid for it myself, and it's amazing how quick this thing actually came. I thought it had been like on a pre-order or something like that, and I thought it at least like taking a week. It literally took 2 days from the time that I purchased this thing to the time I got it on my doorstep. So making this video now for you to hopefully give you guys a much better informed decision on whether you should actually get it or not, instead of just, regurgitating all these information. One thing I hear is microtransactions. Microtransactions is you see it posted on Facebook posts, you see it regurgitated in comments section, and yeah, they're microtransactions. I can't find it anywhere that says that you're going to pay anything more than $9.99 for a BOSS pedal. A couple of these aren't even released anymore, so you're really actually, some of the pedals are going for 2-3 times the amount that they used to go for on the used market. These ones are all free, but then they're asking you for $9.99. And nowhere have I found it anywhere in the descriptions anywhere that says that $9.99, sorry, is for 1 month, 1 year. If it's for a month, then gladly go storm the castle. But it comes with the pedal, the power supply itself. I'm not really sure if this is required. That's the only thing that I would kind of, you know, not like myself, is that if it's required all the time, because I like to use the pedal power if I'm going to be using this on a pedal board. I'm going to move my helix out of the way here, which we'll talk about a little bit too. All right, so another accusation or claim that one of the YouTubers out there that was saying is that this kind of is supposed to compete with the Line 6 Helix Go or whatever the small little box one is that has multiple effects in there. So everyone's losing their mind because that one you can daisy chain a whole bunch of really great effects, or I should say great effects, because up until now some people claimed that the effects were just okay. I have no experience with it. I have a Helix LT on the floor. I enjoy it, but nowhere, any type of BOSS related press releases or anything like that, is this been touted as to compete with the Line 6 Helix. It's not a called a Helix killer, or, you know, Fractal better watch out because BOSS is on the warpath or anything like that whatsoever. I couldn't find anywhere too saying that this thing is so great it's gonna make you want to smack your mama or something like that. So
Make you want to slap your mama, don't it, Willie? Yeah, boy. Hey, mama.
What the hell you want with? Damn!
And I know what you're probably saying too, is that this guy's probably a BOSS fanboy, and actually there's nothing that could be further from the truth. Back in the day, I really wasn't a big fan of the whole box shape type of BOSS effects pedals. They kind of all just look bland to me. I kind of like a little like artsy stuff to them. I like different types of shapes. I wasn't a person that really had a whole bunch of BOSS effects. I did have the tuner. I have the blues driver. I did get the OD1 since I saw a great deal on it, and people started asking me how do certain drive pedals compare to an OD1, so I figured I could use that one, but I wish I had this because this one has the OD1 on it. I do have, I think, the Harmonist or something like that I got as a gift, but again, I said I got this from Zounds. They didn't pay me to say anything. I didn't ask for it. They sent it to me because I sent them $249, and whatever the shirt cost me too.
I can't believe these evil corporate scum are at it again. What do you got against the BOSS Corporation? I mean, they're boss, right? You know, they're charging $9.99 for a subscription fee for all these plans and stuff like that. It's like one of them pyramid schemes where, you know, you used to have to put a dime on the paper and then you clicked off a couple of those things and you sent it off and they sent you an album every once in a while. I don't trust these things. I don't know, sounds like a pretty good deal to me if you ask me. Yeah, I mean, the thing is $249 and they give you like 16 pedals with it. I mean, what is that? It's like $150 per pedal. It's just highway robbery if you ask me. I think your math ain't mathing right. I think it's only like $102 a pedal or something like that.
And I'm sure that BOSS would really love to go back in time and release this thing before the Zoom pedal came out that has like a bunch of different effects. Like you can buy a drive section, you can buy a modulation one, and I think a delay and reverb one. They might have one that is all-in-one too, but with those you could daisy chain a whole bunch of different effects into one, kind of like the Line 6 Helix. But this one is just single pedals alone. And I'm also sure that BOSS would really love to go back in time and put some money on the Cubbies too.
100 to 1 shot. I wish I could go back to the beginning of the season, put some money on the Cubs.
Money!
Dude, why don't you just play the lottery?
Yeah, all right. Hey, right on time.
So let's talk about first why I think this pedal is good. I have no inside track. These are my own assumptions, just like the other people made their own assumptions about this thing. But first off, you're going to be getting some special effects in here. Some of them already are the discontinued models. Yes, they're up to like a compressor 3, I think now, but in this one is the CS1. They have the OD1 in here. They have the Spectrum one, phaser, the slow gear compressor, the TWA, a whole bunch of other effects in here. And those are the 6 that are loaded in here. Go connect to the app a little bit and download the rest of them. But you're getting that into this individual pedal right here. And some of those things go for 2-3 times, like I said before, on the reverb market. So that $9.99 for an individual pedal when they do come out. I think they have 3 slated for 2016 to come out. Where I think this is really good is this, if it takes a spot on your pedal board for those sometimes effects that you want, but you don't always need them. It's like, you know, you have your favorite overdrive already, but you want to boost it a little bit more. You throw an overdrive in front of it. And then when you don't need that overdrive, now you could switch this to a compressor. Or if you have that song that you need a wah for occasionally, but you don't have a lot of wah needs, you don't want to have also the treadle on the floor and a separate pedal, then you could switch this over to your, you know, your T-wah and then back to an overdrive or what have you. Or if you really need the cheesy metal zone pedal, I'm sure that they'll probably have that available someday for this thing. And you could have that and have a little bit of nostalgia. In your effects loop, if you have that perfect delay that you always use, but you need a delay sounds a little different for that different song, you could just chuck this delay in there, use it, and then switch it out for something else. Like if you have no real need for a flanger and you really want to play the flanger one time, you got flanger in here, you got chorus, phaser. So it's kind of nice too that you can use that phaser in front of your amp, because some people like to do that, or in front of your drives. And then you could have this one in your effects loop, and then you could switch your phaser for those moments where you don't want it to be driven by the amp itself. Another thing that I think is kind of cool, and what this might be catering to too, is the people that don't necessarily like the hold down this button, toggle over here, 3 lefts, 1 soft press, 2 hard presses, hop on 1 foot, and then point your finger on your nose, and then save the preset, or to switch it. This is a little bit easier than I think your traditional type of like chains and the helixes and stuff like that. Really a bunch of twisted knobs and stuff like that. I haven't read anything on this. I watched a quick video before just to kind of familiar myself a little bit with it, but we're gonna learn it right on the go here. So one other thing that I think is really cool too is that you'll be able to sample all of the pedals that are up for purchase. What it basically is going to do is it's going to have like a 30-second kind of like almost like a watermark audibly, and I'll probably like say something that, so you can't use it in the live setting, but you'll be able to see if you like the pedal before you purchase it. So we're going to get this thing on the floor, and we'll see how it is. We'll run through it. I'll see if I can get a close-up camera on it so you can see how it works, and also do some screen capturing on the actual app itself, and then you can make your own decision on what you think of this pedal. Alrighty then, so we're just going to be using this little Telecaster over here. We're just going to run through the effects that are preloaded on it first, and then we'll go through the app real quick too. So we start off in the menu over here, and we're just going to start off with the OD1. You're just going to hit this button right here. Drop the level down a little bit. So one thing I did kind of take a quick sneak peek on is, I haven't really read the manuals too much, but if you hold down the button and turn it, you get a lot more of a jump in. So like if you just start tuning it back, it's very like fine tuning, where if you hold it down, you get, I don't know, like 10 times or whatever. So if you're looking to drastically turn it down, then push down, or drastically turn it up, or change anything, that's how you do it. Give it some more drive. Yeah, so it looks like you push down and get increments of 10. turn down the reverb a little bit. Now we got the spectrum. Give it some more spectrum. Got some phaser. The super overdrive. Some distortion. All right, so now let's go to the app. We used up all of our lives on that one. I already have this on the phone, which I'm using right now to record, so. I'm putting in the credentials. This is just a login. It is not a subscription. I believe they do give you like a free trial of the apps that they have for the plugins that they have for the DAW. All right, so we'll be able to pull that up. Would you like to pair? We are pairing. Update. So we have, you can see the ones that are not loaded on here. All right, we just had to get a USB-C cable and we're updating the system now. So I think after I unplugged the USB from the iPad, it started to update. All right, now we're back online. Got the octave here. Obviously an octave pedal. We'll install. It says it takes 47 seconds to install. And looks like you have a progress bar on the app and as well as on the pedal itself. And it's pretty much as simple as that. We're going to wait the entire 47 seconds. And you know what? Let's do one more. So you can see the difference between the ones that are already on here or are in a bluish color. So let's do, I love a good chorus. Let's do chorus. 51 seconds. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alrighty, so now we got the chorus that we loaded up in here, and then we're gonna do the octave in a little bit. Well, I think it's pretty dang good. I probably would even consider possibly having one of these in the front of the amp and one of these in the effects loop. But go down in the comment section below and tell me where the pedal hurt you and why you hate it so much. Or if you like it, let me know if you like it. Again, there's links down below for Zounds. Get me a little shekels from it for shilling for you. But again, I don't really care if you buy us or not because I don't work for Boss. You've all been a fantastic audience, and as always, stay tuned.